Today's video is on drafting snowflakes using Art and Stitch. Do you remember back in grade school when you used a piece of paper and you folded it and you cut out holes in that and then opened it up and you had a snowflake? Basically, we will use that technique by drafting just a piece of a snowflake, copying it, mirror imaging it, and then using the magic circle. Once I've opened a file in Art and Stitch, I'm going to first of all show my grid. And from this grid, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and I'm going to create a triangle block. So I will right click on the ruler and I will actually select Snap to Grid. I will pick up the line tool and I will just create a half square triangle block by clicking on the 3 points of the triangle. And then I'm going to hide the grid, and I'm going to turn off Snap to Grid. And now I'm going to create my snowflake by just filling in some space in that half square triangle. And so I'm going to use the curve tool for this, and I'm going to do everything with the curve tool, but when I want a sharp point, I'm going to use the control key with the curve to create that. So I'm going to start in the corner here, and then I'm going to do a control click for that, and control click here, and a control click there. And then all of the next ones I want to be sharp points. So I'm going to just keep the control key down as I go through that. Okay, and then I'm going to select the reshape key, and I'm going to zoom in a bit, and I'm just going to clean that up. So, and there's not really any right or wrong answers here. I just want something that looks relatively pleasing. And I like that. So once I've got that done, I'm going to take the big shape and move it out of the way. I'm going to take my half shape and I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees, and then I'm going to duplicate that, and I just use the Control D key, and I'm going to then use the mirror image, and now I'm going to put those two pieces together, and one thing I want to do is I'm going to use the reshape, and I like to use the T key to tie these shapes. So I'm going to select one node in the tie, and that puts those together. I'm also going to click on the S key to snap to anchors, and that way at these points where they should be intersecting or they should be overlapping, I'm just going to move them in place so that everything is snapping together. And I don't actually want to do the bottom one because I actually want those a little bit farther apart. Actually, now I'm going to just make a copy so I have a master. So I'm going to Control D that, and again I'm going to just move that out of the way. And then for the one that I've got left, I'm going to select the magic circle. And I'm going to bring the center by rotating it in, and then increase the scale, and you can see that starts to pull in together. As I do this, I can keep rotating so that they come together really well. Now I'm looking and I'm going, that's actually not bad, but I wonder if I had gone up to you know, even 9. I mean, I really am starting to like that. And oh, I love this 10 here. So I think once I've got something I like, I can click on OK. And now if you like some of the others, that's one of the reasons I kept a copy. So I can make a number of different options from this. Okay, so now I'm going to just move that out of my way a little bit. I'm going to shift over. And now, because I want my design to be continuous, I am going to need to connect up all of these segments. Now, you can use the connect segment, but I actually prefer using the tie key because I think it gives me a little bit more control and a little bit less extra segments in there as I'm working with this. And I actually turned off the snap to segments because I was having problems continuing to control this. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, and I just want these to have a nice little circle all the way around. I think that looks pretty good. And so now I can select my snowflake. I can add a running stitch, and I can do a stitch out. This is Carrie Schell from On Point Quilter, and I want to thank you so much for watching. For more videos and tutorials, please subscribe to my weekly blog at www.onpointquilter.com.